नमस्ते दोस्तों, ये मेरी घर वाली बीवी पत्नी मनीषा मलिक हरियाणा से है और हम न्यूजीलैंड में है ना?
Yes, कार्ल के घर पे ऑकलैंड में.
हाँ, we are at in my very small country but my very beautiful country, New Zealand. And today we're going to go on a road trip. My mate is having his little daughter's birthday. So we're going to go to that party and we're going to get all Manisha's feedback about New Zealand. How does she find New Zealand? Hey, na?
It is very beautiful, but it is very different from where I come. क्योंकि दिल्ली में अकेले सिर्फ 20 मिलियन लोग हैं और पूरे न्यूजीलैंड में कुछ 5 ही मिलियन लोग हैं. तो सिर्फ एक शहर में 4 गुना ज़्यादा लोग हैं. तो obviously वो भी अलग है और काफ़ी और चीज़ें अलग हैं. हम उसके बारे में इस ट्रिप पे बात करेंगे.
हाँ, and I get asked a lot, you married a Kiwi, why wouldn't you want to move here to New Zealand?
Everyone just assumes that after getting married, I'll move to New Zealand permanently. And I told them no. But they think I'm lying and they still keep asking me over and over again all the time, just assuming I'll move to New Zealand one day. But I don't know, I like it in India and New Zealand में हर कोई अपने काम पे जाता है रोज, तो ज़्यादा एक ऐसा सोशल लाइफ नहीं है जैसी अपनी इंडिया में होती है. और अनटिल अनलेस आपके पास कोई पर्पस है लाइफ में यहाँ रहने के लिए, तब तक आप यहाँ पे बहुत बोर होंगे. सुंदर है, पीसफुल है, पर इतना पीसफुल है कि अकेले अकेले बोर हो जाओगे.
Too peaceful, it's too peaceful here for someone who's come from India. And I think a lot of Indians who have come here would have realized that pretty quickly and been like, I'm sure you guys all miss home, all the Indians that are living here.
I don't know if आपके साथ हुआ है जो न्यूजीलैंड में मूव हुए, लेकिन जब मैं यहाँ पे जब भी दिल्ली से आती हूँ तो कुछ रात के लिए सो नहीं पाती हूँ क्योंकि कोई चौकीदार की सीटी नहीं बजती, कुछ आवाज़ नहीं होती, गाड़ी के हॉर्न नहीं. तो मेरे को इतना साइलेंस होता है कि नींद सोने में थोड़ा दिक्कत होती है. तो मैं म्यूज़िक चलाती हूँ लो वॉल्यूम पे फ़ोन में और तब सोती हूँ. मेरे को एक वाइट नॉइज़ की आदत है सोते टाइम.
Yeah, I know. Chalo, let's jump in the car now.
Yep, let's go to Taupo.
Yeah, we're going to Taupo first, then we're going to head down to Palmy where my friend Attar from Aligarh in Uttar Pradesh, his 2 little daughters are having a birthday party. I can't wait to see Hamla and Hanya again. Chale?
Chalo.
Okay, let's go, babe. You know, it's cheaper for us to drive down to Attar's house, which is like 500 kilometers from here, rather than fly. So that's what we're doing. We made it into a road trip rather than...
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Rather than spending all that money on flights. Airfares in India are way, way cheaper than New Zealand. We could fly like halfway across the country for like $200 New Zealand return, like 10,000 rupees, right? But here, it's a lot more expensive because we are a small country.
Yeah. I was thinking of downloading the whole Diljit playlist and then I have to go. I'll download it tonight though.
Diljit Dosanjh's it's road trip music.
Yes. You got all these songs?
Yeah, this is for you.
Thank you.
So babe, tell us what's some big differences between India and New Zealand? Like what's some culture shocks and some weird things that you've experienced here as an Indian? I know there's a lot.
The first one is हर कोई हाय बोलता है, अच्छे से बात करता है. जब हम जाते हैं इंडिया में ऑर्डर करने, this is how we order. 1 Coke, 1 burger, here's your order, thank you. हो गया कॉन्वर्सेशन. इसके आगे नहीं होता. यहाँ पे जब शॉप पे जाते हैं तो अगर आप ऑर्डर प्लेस करोगे तो वो पहले पूछेगा हाय हाउ आर यू और फिर लगेगा ओके टाइम फॉर सम स्मॉल टॉक. अभी थोड़ा बात करना पड़ेगा. मौसम अच्छा है, कैसा चल रहा है, खुश हो, हाँ सब बढ़िया, अब प्लेस करो ऑर्डर. इंडिया में अगर कोई इतने अच्छे से बात करेगा तो हम उसमें शक करने लगेंगे कि इतने अच्छे से क्यों बात कर रहे हैं, कोई काम होगा इसको मुझसे. मेरा फ्रेंड जो था वो इंडिया से न्यूजीलैंड मूव हुआ था. उसके पापा यहाँ आए उससे मिलने, उनको मॉर्निंग वॉक पे ले गया और मॉर्निंग वॉक पे हर कोई उसको ऑब्वियसली हेलो गुड मॉर्निंग विश कर रहा है. तो उसके पापा ने बोला अरे बड़े दोस्त बन गए तुम्हारे यहाँ पे इतनी जल्दी. उनको लगा वो सबको जानता था, पर यहाँ पर रैंडम लोग आपको विश करेंगे, गुड मॉर्निंग हाय हेलो बोलेंगे. अच्छा है, पर दिस इज डिफरेंट फ्रॉम इंडिया. और एक डिफरेंस ये भी है कि ड्राइविंग में यहाँ पर इतने रूल्स फॉलो करते हैं और इतने ज़्यादा रूल्स हैं कि मैं नर्वस हो जाती हूँ, इसलिए मैं यहाँ पे ज़्यादा ड्राइव नहीं करती अभी तक तो, क्योंकि अब मैं सबकॉन्शियसली इंडियन ड्राइविंग से यूज टू हूँ, तो लेन स्विच करना और साइन बोर्ड्स नहीं समझ में आते हैं कई बारी। कल हम गए पार्किंग लॉट में, वहाँ पर P5 लिखा था। अब हमारे लिए P5 मतलब होगा पिलर 5 या जो भी, बट उसका मीनिंग था और वो था कि 5 मिनट्स के लिए पार्क कर सकते हो यहाँ पे, उससे ज़्यादा नहीं कर सकते। और अगर मैं अकेले होती मुझे कोई आइडिया नहीं होता, मैं पक्का चला लेके जाती घर पे।
Yeah, there's a lot of rules here in New Zealand, and I let her drive, and it was scary because she didn't know the road rules, and if you don't know the road rules in New Zealand, no one can guess what you're going to do next. Like, I can tell what everyone's going to do on the road because they're following the New Zealand road rules. That's the benefit of them. But she didn't know any of them, so I'm driving. And also, what about like queuing? Like first time I went to India, nobody queues. Like, you stand in a queue and someone will just walk in front of you. If there's a little space in front of you, someone will just cut in at a queue for like a restaurant or just to get some ice cream or something.
हाँ, चाहे गाड़ी चला रहे हो चाहे पैदल हो, लाइन में खड़े हो, अगर जरा सी भी जगह छोड़ दी कोई तीसरा बंदा आ जाएगा, तो एकदम चिपक के खड़े होते हैं यहाँ पर लोग। लेकिन यहाँ पर लोग क्यू भी बनाते हैं और इतना डिस्टेंस मेंटेन करके रखते हैं कि आपको पहले आगे पीछे भी देखना पड़ता है, क्यू तो नहीं है कहीं, तो एक दूसरे के स्पेस की काफी रिस्पेक्ट करते हैं।
Yeah, India is very, only the strongest survive there, so everyone, you just have to do what everyone else is doing. If everyone else is pushing in line, you have to you've got to fight to hold your place in queue, okay?
Yeah,
Even if you're just ordering a Raj Kachori at Haldiram's, you got to fight to keep your place in the queue because some uncle is going to try, or auntie is going to try and push in to order before you.
Otherwise, you're never getting there.
No, you have to. India, life is one big ass fight. Don't you feel like that?
It is.
And here it's a lot more relaxing, a lot more peaceful.
And everyone will help you and they'll be nice and they'll ask you, how's your day going?
Indians are very good with foreigners though, so they always help me whenever I'm on the street or whatever. Like the week before we came to New Zealand, I got a flat tire while I was driving in Delhi.
Oh yeah.
And like 3 or 4 people stopped, and one guy took me on his cycle to the nearest tire repairman, and I got the car tire fixed.
Yeah, so we're helpful in different ways.
Very helpful to foreigners.
Yeah.
And one last thing, before we go somewhere very fun, somewhere that you're going to love, and I think people are not going to believe this, I don't think, when they see it. You saw something for the first time on the road here.
A boat?
Yeah. This was so weird for me.
And I just turned around and was like, अरे ये boat है रोड पे? रोड पे बोट मैंने पहली बारी देखी थी। चलो समंदर में तो देखी है, पर कोई गाड़ी के पीछे अपने बोट लेके जा रहा था अपनी।
हाँ चल, let's get the Taupo and let's show everybody something really, really cool and basically your favorite thing to do
My
here.
My favorite thing to do in New Zealand.
Chale. What are you taking a photo of?
Those cars.
Whoa.
Ooh, it's gotten cold.
Hold on. We just stopped somewhere for lunch halfway. And I gotta tell you about gangsters because that's one big problem you're gonna notice when you get outside of India. You're gonna see these motorcycle gangs. And these are the guys who run the organized crime here in New Zealand, and it's a big problem, and they run the drugs as well. So yeah, if you're coming to New Zealand, stay away from them. We just passed. They'll speed past you on the motorway. You can't miss them.
The lucky day.
I told you the gangsters are all outside Auckland here. But that's how you spot them. You hear them first. They're not the smartest people because they actually wear a uniform, so you can spot them. They'll have a big gang patch on the back of their leather jacket. They always ride Harleys, and a lot of the time they'll have the large, the handlebars upright like that, but always Harleys, and they've always modified the muffler so it's really, really loud, so you can't miss them. You'll hear them before you see them. You'll see them and you're, okay, gangsters. Yeah, stay away from them, okay, babe? A gangster's so easy to spot in India?
No, it's not. It's not easy to spot them like that. They don't have a uniform or something. Yeah, it's not.
They like do their crimes quietly, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. They're all across at this cafe. right now.
Let's go chat with them.
No, we're gonna go somewhere else for food, babe. Stop trying to get in trouble.
तो हम पहुंच गए हैं टाउपो और आके हमने चेंज भी कर लिया है अपनी फेवरेट जगह पे जाने के लिए, लेकिन मौसम एकदम से बहुत खराब हो गया है। फिर भी हम जा रहे हैं, है ना?
Yeah, we're gonna make the best of a bad situation. And you know what? Her favorite thing to do in New Zealand is the perfect thing to do when it's raining.
But this is too much.
No. We should be in the rain.
You think?
Doing what we're about to do.
Okay. Let's see. This will be another first experience in New Zealand.
We're getting wet, and this is a fine way to start what we're going to do next. But let me just show you. This is some indigenous Maori culture, the people from New Zealand originally. We just climb up here. See if you see in the background there's some kind of Maori house, and I don't know what they call it exactly, like a totem pole, you would say. I'm sure it's got another name. Anyway, let's climb down here. And we are going to a thermal wonderland, a thermal hot pool. There's 4 different pools. All the pools have all these different minerals in it because this is like natural hot flowing water. What would you call it in Hindi?
Hot pools.
Hot pools, yeah.
Hot pools, just hot pools.
Hot spring. And you could just see here these gas lines, these pipelines out there. That's all for the thermal energy that's being harvested. And yeah, we are going to go enjoy thermal energy and all the benefits from the different minerals in the water here at this thermal park. We are just walking through here now in the rain. Oh, this is the best feeling, no? She's freezing her ass off. This is the best feeling. Oh. And can you guys see the smoke coming out of the water? How you feeling?
Cold.
Look at this, guys. This is a wonderland. This is your favorite thing to do, right?
Yes. And these pools are my favorite in all of New Zealand. Like all the pools that I've been to, this is the best.
Come have a look down here. Hey, wait for me. See, this is like just the natural heat that's coming from underground. And these types of streams are powering these pools in the back here. And yeah, it's just filled of different minerals like potassium and silica, which actually help your body produce collagen, makes you look younger. Apparently, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what they say. These things will make you younger.
We're gonna come back younger looking.
There's 4 different pools, and each pool is a different temperature, ranging from like, what was it, 32 degrees to
37, 38, 32, 39.
And so this is what the pools look like. Beautiful, hey, no? Which one should we start at? Like the hottest pool?
No, 32. Let's start with 32.
Okay. 32 is this one, no? Oh, okay. How's the water?
Nah.
Too cold for you?
Too cold.
I'm slipping on the bottom there. It's nice though, no?
Huh.
The rain.
You're not supposed to dip your face in it.
Yeah.
No?
Because of the minerals and all. Oh, there's a little seat here.
Oh, it's nice.
Did you have these in India?
It's better in the rain. No, we don't actually. We do have thermal springs, but we don't have hot pools.
I swam in one. I didn't swim there. I seen one hot pool in Jaipur before, no?
Jaipur?
Yeah. We should go find a hotter pool, no? Yeah. This one's better. You know? Oh, this one's perfect, babe. It's better, no? The other one was too cold. We swim around this waterfall. GoPro's still fogging up. She'll just stay here until closing time. She won't leave until closing time.
Like a frog.
Like a fish. She's a fish. You'll just stay there.
So good. And the rain is just adding more to the whole experience.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. It's the next morning here in New Zealand, but it's damn freezing out here. It's nearly summer, but it's raining and it's very gloomy. We had a bunch of plans for today. We were going to spend one day here in Taupo and do a bunch of stuff. We were going to go out. There's a mountain. If you look across the lake here, there's Mount Ruapehu. We were going to go there, but the gondola and the mountain and the ski fields, they never recovered after COVID. Like, they just never came back. So they're still dealing with that. So you can't go up there and do anything, because even if it's not ski season, you can still go up there, and there's a restaurant up the top and you get a beautiful view. So we're going to do that. So we're like, okay, let's go paragliding, but the weather's like, it's raining. It's raining and it's like gloomy. So and it's freezing, so there's no paragliding. And we're nearly at summer. We're like a couple of weeks away from summer here. It's not like India, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like India, at least where we live, it's always hot all year round during the day. During the night and winters, it might get really cold, but the daytime it's going to be sunny.
Yeah. Yeah. Here it could change in minutes. And on my first trip, I could never figure out what to wear, because either I was too hot, or I was like either sweating or I was shivering. But then I figured out that the trick is to mix your summer and winter clothes and layering.
How have you done
That's
it? Show
how
us.
you see. I've layered a jacket, so if it gets sunny, I'll take this off. And that's how you do it in New Zealand. Finally figured that out.
Yeah, so Manisha has a fashion channel. That's what she does. It's on YouTube and on Instagram and on Facebook. And okay, so what should we do now that it's freezing cold?
Eat.
Yeah. So there's some comfort food that we can go have, some classic Kiwi food that you love. So let's go and show people that, Hannah.
Yes.
Chalo.
We're going to a bakery to have some pies. And are we going to have a lamington too?
If they have it, you can take a lamington, yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure they will. So this is Taupo. It's a small place, eh?
Yeah.
How you liking the rain?
Oh.
She don't like the rain, and neither do I, and that's one of the reasons that I love India, because the weather's always good.
I like rains in India.
Okay, people are stopping. See, that lady just stopped, even though this isn't a crossing, and she just like flagged us to go across. That's what will happen here in New Zealand.
Oh.
That won't happen in India, I guarantee you that. All right, go in, Manu. You've won a pie award, so that's good sign. Oh, look at this. Babe, so I wanted to go sit out like there and overlook the lake. But no, we're gonna eat in the car.
That's what we usually do, go to the beach or the lakeside and then eat bakery food.
But not when the weather's like this.
It's raining and it is windy.
Chalo, let's eat. So this is venison. Have you ever had venison before?
No,
I don't eat it very often, but it's just deer meat.
I've never. Thank you.
And this is all it is. It's just a huge patty. This pie did win like Supreme Award a few years ago as the best pie in New Zealand.
Really?
Yeah. Babe, have you learned what a tradie is yet?
Yes.
Because this is the tradie combo. Can of V and a pie. This is like what my brother eats every single day because he's a tradesperson, he's a plumber. And so, yeah, they're always in different parts of the city. And the easiest place for them to go eat is a bakery because there's so many of these bakeries all over New Zealand and over every single city.
But I never knew about this drink, V.
V, yeah. It's just the energy drink, that's all.
Like
It's just like Red Bull.
Red Bull?
Yeah, Red Bull, or in India we have charged, thumbs up charged, like that. I was just teasing her saying I'm going to buy a lotto ticket. Here in New Zealand we have something called the National Lottery.
Wait, You do buy them.
I only brought one on this trip. Anyway, you can spend like 1,000 rupees to win like $1 million. Anyway, I brought one I do it randomly for no reason because we never win. But tell me what you said. She gave me a lesson.
It's a bad thing because you're wasting your money and you don't realize that if you buy a $20 ticket 5 times, you've wasted $100.
No, you were talking about jewelry. You were giving me a Hindi lesson about jewelry.
In India, we call them juwaris because they're addicted to betting. So whenever you ask for a girl's hand for marriage, you have to make sure he's not a sharabi or a juwari. No addiction.
Okay, he's not an alcoholic and he's not a gambler. Okay, I got you something. This is these are called like spaceman candy sticks. And just open it and see what they are. I think you might have known these from India.
Yeah, I think I have an idea. It could be the Phantom. Oh, it is that. It is the Phantom cigarettes.
Yeah, so as kids, we used to put this in our mouth and like
smoke.
Like pretend we're smoking.
Oh yeah, we've done that too.
You do it now.
Wait. We've done that too. With Phantom cigarettes. Same, but we had like a red thing, so it looked more like a cigarette.
Yeah.
These are just white.
Ours used to have a red bit at the end as well, actually.
Look.
Oh, they took it off. They must have taken that off on purpose.
They're pretty useless.
Yeah, looks like we're smoking. That's cool that you had the same thing there. What's up, guys? We have reached the desert road, and I've taken this road because I wanted to show Manisha like Mount Ruapehu and all the beauty on this road, but we are not going to see a thing because, well, look forward now. We're in a big gorge. I wanted to show Manisha the beauty of this road, but the weather's just so bad we can't see anything. And the driving's really dangerous as well right now, so yeah.
और मुझे कुछ बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग पता चला आज. सब लोग जो ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन से गाड़ियाँ आ रही हैं फ्लैश कर रहे थे अपनी लाइट्स. तो मुझे पता नहीं था वो एक्चुअली एक साइन है न्यूजीलैंड में बताने का कि आगे पुलिस है. तो ये इनका एक सीक्रेट कोड है और ये मुझे आज ही पता चला है.
Yeah, it means like speed camera आएगा. And this is also New Zealand weather. Like a minute later and it turns into the Windows XP wallpaper, like literally. So yeah, now I'm happy again. We went to my friend's kid's birthday party in Palmy, and now they've taken us here to Castlepoint. How do you find this place, Manu?
It's beautiful, no?
Inna?
Yeah.
It's like out of this world. Where does it remind you of?
Oh, I don't know. Kashmir?
Yeah. Some of the driving through here look like Kashmir, like the rolling hills and the cows and the horses. Stunning, no?
And we saw windmills on the way. We saw deer. What else?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It was a beautiful drive too.
I've never been to this part of New Zealand, so even I'm stunned. And yeah, so like I show you all around India, Pakistan, and Nepal and Sri Lanka. My Indian friend living here in New Zealand is showing me around my own country, around Aotearoa, New Zealand. So what are you gonna say, babe? See you in the next one. Hannah?
Yes.
Bye.